Well, first up, getting you this exclusive news break. Centre seems to believe that the Sasikala faction of the AIADMK has the numbers to be able to form the next government. And this is according to sources which are telling India Today, while OPS has emerged as a fulcrum of anti-Sasikala forces, the numbers are not adding up for him. India Today gets the inside track on the thinking in the high echelons of the BJP on the unfolding political turmoil in Tamil Nadu. Sources indicate that Sasikala has been able to consolidate a hold on the AIADMK party, while the BJP feels that in the medium to long term, the AIADMK will struggle to remain a force as potent as it earlier was under Jaya's regime. However, in the short term, the majority of the legislative party is backing Sasikala for the moment. Now we've seen, let's go across to India Today's Rahul Kaval, who's joining us with these exclusive details. So Rahul, what's the inside track that we're getting from the centre, even as Sasikala makes her way to Bengaluru, BJP believing that it's her faction that has the majority?
Well, naturally the Bharatiya Janata Party has been keeping a close eye on political developments in Tamil Nadu, and there have been a series of conversations amongst the powers that be that run the BJP. And the sense that we're picking up after a whole host of conversations is that at this time, the BJP, the central government, seems to believe that the Sasikala faction led by Palanisamy now seems to have the majority, and that while Paneerselvam has in some senses emerged as a fulcrum of anti-Sasikala forces, he hasn't been able to get a majority of the numbers on his side. While naturally these sources did not comment on what the governor's next move is going to be, they seem to indicate that it's only logical that there be a floor test, and when that floor test happens, they suggested that the possibility of Palanisamy winning the day for the AIADMK, for the Sasikala camp, was far higher, because the numbers simply not adding up for Paneerselvam. BJP also believes that this is going to be problematic for the AIADMK in the long run to be able to maintain its grip on Tamil Nadu, and in that they see an opportunity for the BJP, an opportunity to grow itself. In that process, they've been talking to Rajinikanth, the superstar, trying to bring him on board. But from what we've gathered by speaking to very well-placed sources who are looking at these developments very closely, is that the possibility of the deal with Rajinikanth going through is diminishing very quickly, because their sense is that the superstar is worried about what may happen if he doesn't win, that he has this larger-than-life persona of being the ultimate superstar. If he's not able to take the BJP to victory, he feels he may be seen as a diminished hero. There's nothing in Tamil films that Rajinikanth can't do. So if you have Rajinikanth in the fray and he doesn't sweep, then that wouldn't be Rajinikanth, now would it, Davina? The counter that they were trying to present to him was that, in the absence of a Jayalalitha, in the absence of a Karunanidhi, this was the time, this was the right opportunity for him to do so. Their belief is that he's also, with all humility, frankly, a fading star. Others are coming. His cinematic innings towards its autumn, and this could have been a new innings he could have started towards the end. However, that possibility not looking very bright. And they're also saying, Devina, on the issue of the governor's role, that, yes, they are aware of the fact that there have been lots of charges against the governor, that he's been accused of acting in a partisan fashion. Their sense is that if you look at the Supreme Court verdict, which convicts which convicts Sasikala, in the light of that, they believe the governor's stand has been vindicated.
Yes.
So they're saying that, there was no point in swearing her in if she was going to get knocked out in the Supreme Court verdict a couple of days later.
Absolutely, Rahul, and we are expecting the announcement now from the governor by evening, according to sources. But is Centre also looking at the Sasikala faction losing grip on the public perception? Because now you have close relatives of Sasikala, Dinakar and Venkatesh, who've been inducted in the party 5 years after they were expelled by Jayalalitha. So is BJP also sensing an opportunity here with the AIADMK credibility crisis that could loom large if Sasikala faction comes to power?
Sense in the BJP at the highest levels, Devina, is that Sasikala will continue to run the party even when she's in jail in Bengaluru. They think that this is not something that happened post-Jayalalitha. They believe that over the last few years, as Jayalalitha's health continued to slip, it was Sasikala, in fact, who behind the scenes was managing all operations, which is why all these MLAs still owe direct and personal allegiance to her, from their campaign finances to picking who would fight. All these issues were actually being managed in their view by Sasikala, which is why, despite this adverse order, It isn't as if there's been a deluge of MLAs wanting to join Open itself. Most of them have stuck on with Sasikala. They believe this has happened over time.
Right.
With Sasikala building. Finally, Devina, their sense is that, there's really very little that the BJP can do in the short term. However, they believe that by 2019, it provides a window of opportunity. So it's very fluid. They say that this is really a transformational point for Tamil politics from here on. What happens, they don't know, but they believe that Tamil politics will never be the same.
Absolutely, Rahul. Thanks for joining us with those details that are coming in. Some more breaking news at this point.